Mark Carney risks government collapse by denying official status to the NDP party. In the aftermath of the recent Canadian federal election, the New Democratic Party, NDP, has found itself in a precarious position after being denied official party status in Parliament. Winning only 7 seats, far short of the 12 required by law, has significant implications for the party and the political landscape. Interim leader Don Davies asserts that the NDP will continue to play a vital role in representing the approximately 1.2 million Canadians who voted for the party, despite lacking formal recognition. Government House Leader Stephen McKinnon has clarified that the law stipulates a minimum of 12 seats for a party to gain official status. Currently, there is no consensus among the governing parties to change this requirement. While technically possible to pass a motion granting status to a party with fewer seats, it would necessitate majority support in the House of Commons. The Liberal Party, led by Prime Minister Mark Carney, has not indicated a willingness to endorse such a motion, raising questions about their commitment to collaboration with the NDP. The NDP's disappointing performance in the election can be attributed to several strategic missteps. Notably, a significant portion of the party's resources was diverted to support Jagmeet Singh in his riding, a last-minute effort that ultimately failed as Singh lost by over 12,000 votes. Critics argue that this focus on individual survival came at the expense of more competitive ridings, where the NDP could have maintained its official status. For instance, incumbent Peter Julian lost his seat by fewer than 2,000 votes in a neighboring riding, underscoring the potential consequences of misallocated resources. Davies contends that even a small caucus can wield considerable influence in a minority parliament, provided they receive the necessary resources to engage effectively. Without official party status, the NDP will be treated similarly to independent MPs, limiting their visibility during key parliamentary sessions and restricting their participation in committees. This situation not only hampers the NDP's ability to advocate for their constituents, but also creates a political dynamic that could lead to increased tension between the NDP and the Liberal government. Davies' comments signal a strategic message to the Liberal government. If they wish to secure legislative support in a minority parliament, they may need to reconsider their stance on granting the NDP the tools necessary for effective participation. The refusal to do so could transform the NDP from a cooperative partner into a more adversarial force. Such a shift might lead the NDP to align more closely with other opposition parties, such as the Conservatives or the Bloc Québécois, complicating the Liberals' ability to govern effectively. Critics of Carney's administration argue that denying the NDP official status is a significant miscalculation. While the Liberals may perceive the NDP as too weak to threaten their government, political dynamics can shift rapidly. By sidelining the NDP, the government risks provoking more aggressive opposition tactics, which could undermine its position in the House of Commons. The NDP, despite its current vulnerabilities, could emerge as a critical swing vote on future legislation, influencing key policy directions. The implications of the NDP's loss of official status extend beyond mere seat counts. The Liberal government's decision to withhold formal recognition may exacerbate parliamentary friction and hinder future cooperation. In a minority parliament, collaboration is essential for passing legislation, and increased conflict could destabilize the government, complicating its ability to implement its agenda effectively. The current political landscape in Canada is characterized by uncertainty and volatility. With the NDP's diminished status, the balance of power in the House of Commons is shifting. The Liberals, while holding a minority government, must navigate this new terrain carefully. The relationship between the NDP and the Liberals may become increasingly strained, particularly if the NDP feels marginalized. Mark Carney's leadership is now under scrutiny. Critics argue that the decision to deny the NDP official status could backfire, leading to greater dissent and opposition. As the political climate evolves, Carney must consider the potential repercussions of sidelining the NDP, which could lead to a more unified opposition against his government. The stakes are high for both the NDP and the Liberal Party. For the NDP, regaining official status will require strategic pivots and a reallocation of resources to more competitive ridings. For the Liberals, maintaining stability in a minority government means fostering cooperation rather than conflict. The decisions made in the coming weeks could determine the trajectory of both parties. As the NDP navigates its new challenges, it must also reassess its approach to coalition building. Collaboration with other opposition parties may become necessary to exert influence and advocate effectively for their constituents. This shift could reshape the dynamics within Parliament, leading to unexpected alliances and new political strategies. Looking ahead, the NDP's ability to adapt to its current situation will be crucial. If they can successfully mobilize their base and engage with other parties, they may still play a significant role in shaping policy. Conversely, if they fail to do so, their influence could wane, leaving the Liberals to navigate a more difficult political landscape alone. In summary, the denial of official party status to the NDP is rooted in both electoral performance and strategic missteps. However, the political fallout from this decision may have far-reaching consequences. As the NDP adjusts to its new reality, the Liberal government must weigh the risks of alienating a party that could become a pivotal player in future legislative battles. The current situation serves as a reminder of the fluidity of Canadian politics. The choices made by leaders like Mark Carney and Don Davies will shape not only their respective parties, but also the future of governance in Canada. The coming months will be critical as both parties navigate the complexities of a minority parliament and seek to establish their roles in an ever-evolving political landscape.